Ma, you were saying Neha. Neha is also there. I think if it's same
Yeah.
Neha.
She said, I'll come. So sweet.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hi, Priya.
Shall we start?
Hello, Ma.
How are you? Oh,
Good,
so
ma'am.
it's all covered. Is it very cold?
Yeah, it's become cold here. And
Oh, by the way,
Raji, shall
Chennai
we
is
start?
colder than Bangalore. We are the happiest people. We broke every record. Yes, Sandhya? Chennai is now 17 and 18. We are beating you guys.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it's cold here.
all of you have got your headgear and all that, huh? Oh,
yeah, he's actually not keeping well. He's down with cold and
cold.
cough.
But now the season starts for our cold and cough. Hi, Sachin. How are you? Pune must be, you're on mute, Sachin. Today is an open forum. Anyone can talk anytime. And please tell us how much support you're getting. Are you both together on the same page? It's very important. I would definitely like to start, but I have to give absolute respect to my two beautiful women, Parul and
शुक्रिया
Sammy.
माँ,
Yes,
बहुत
Parul,
बहुत
start.
शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद। दोस्तों, आप सबका स्वागत है हमारे आज के सेशन में, जिसका नाम है गुरुवार विद गुरु।
हेलो
और ये आज का हमारा स्पेशल सेशन है। इसमें हमने अपने शनिवार का सेशन भी मिक्स कर दिया है, विलीन कर दिया है, विलय कर दिया है। तो इसमें आज आप सब भी हमारे साथ बैठकर बातें कर सकते हैं। और ये बहुत ही दिल के करीब हमारे रहा है हमेशा से कि एक परिवार जो होता है वो हमारे धर्म ग्रंथों में भी और हमारी भारतीय सभ्यता मान्यता में भी बहुत बड़ी हमारी सपोर्ट होता है। और इसमें भी जो पति पत्नी का साथ है, जो पति पत्नी का बंधन जो होता है, वो एक पवित्र बंधन माना जाता है। साथ ही में ये माना जाता है हमारे यहाँ तो कि ये जन्मों जन्मांतर का साथ है। अगर ये जन्मों जन्मांतर का साथ कोई नहीं भी माने तो कम से कम इस जन्म में तो हम ऐसा मानते हैं कि एक दूसरे का सहारा बनके, सपोर्ट बनके हमेशा हर तरह की स्थिति में हम साथ चलते रहें। जब हम परिवार शुरू करते हैं तो कुछ इस तरह के ख्वाब हमारे मन में होते हैं कि तेरा साथ है तो मुझे क्या कमी है। और फिर जिंदगी में उतार चढ़ाव हर किसी के आते हैं। हम स्पेशल बच्चों के पेरेंट्स के जिंदगी में उतार चढ़ाव अलग तरह के आते हैं। मैं मान ही नहीं सकती कि कोई पेरेंट साथ में बैठ के कभी उस चीज को, उस दुख को और उस खुशी को महसूस ना किया हो। और एक खास बात आज है कि मेरी दोस्त समीक्षा जो पिछले हफ्ते हमारे साथ नहीं थी, आज हमारे साथ है। बहुत सूना लग रहा था समीक्षा तुम्हारे बिना। थैंक यू वेरी मच, आप आई और बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। तो मैं अब समीक्षा को जो है आमंत्रित करूंगी कि वो आए, आप लोगों से बातें करें और इस सब में हम शेयर करें, क्योंकि परिवार जो है वो मिलता है, बनता है एक दूसरे के साथ से। और कैसी भी स्थिति हो, हमेशा यही कहते हैं कि मेरे साथ तुम मुस्कुरा के तो देखो, उदासी का बादल हटा के तो देखो, कभी है ये आंसू, कभी ये हंसी है, मेरे हम सफर बस यही जिंदगी है, तेरा साथ है तो मुझे क्या कमी है। इसी के साथ शुरू करते हैं आज का सेशन और मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ हमारी दोस्त समीक्षा संजवान को। समीक्षा।
Thank you so much, Parul, and no one can start a session better than Parul. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in Guruvaar with Guru session. And yes, Saturday is collaborated with it. And I would like to start by saying experiences as it costs life itself. And experience sharing makes life rich and easy to move on. And listening others' experience also gives a lot of motivation, courage, and spirit to live our own. And Rekha Ma, with her life experience, has always come up with the best of the discussions, ideas to make our journey as parents comfortable and better, and quality. It brings in a lot of quality in our life. So there is no, as Parul rightly mentioned, like there is no such relationship which is entirely free from conflict and disappointment. And that's how every couple start their journey as married life. And then comes a point where the couple enters slowly adjusting with each other, a new phase of parenting, and a lot of things starts to change. And how parents get together to raise a child, it makes it more interesting and sometimes challenging, sometimes joyful, sometimes so rewarding and sometimes as a struggle too. And who else will better know it? Like a community who's sitting here will know it better, because here are a little bit more challenges added. We have beautiful couples with us who will be sharing how they are coping up, how they are raising their own child. And I'm sorry, because my inclination is more towards mother, so the mother names comes first and it goes as Mr. Mother's name. So we will get to know the father's names today again. So we have with us Mr. and Miss Olive, Mr. and Miss Komal, and Mr. and Miss Subhashini, who's there with Laksh's name. So Rekha Ma, would you like to start and then we move on to them?
Yeah, good evening. Oh my God, can you all smile? Let's be happy, happy, happy. I love the evening times when I'm absolutely without husband, without children, without grandchildren. So this is the best time of the evening, and I'm really had a good meal, so my brain is really active. So I really want to tell you something, that though Parul and Sammy feels that parenting is easy, let me tell you that when you have a child with special needs, that huge bubble that we create those 9 months just shatters. It really shatters. You can say so many things, but unfortunately for us, there is no book which tells you how you have to parent. There is no rule book. There is nothing to tell you how to be as a parent. What do I do in a situation like this? How do I react? And you know how many people have called me? I am closer to the husbands, by the way, Sammy, and I prefer to call them Mr. and Mrs., but the husbands have actually called me and said, Rekha Ma, please come to us because I am not able to break the news to my wife. You know how difficult it is for a man to be told about a situation where he feels torn completely because he wants his wife happy. He wants that family to be happy. He wants everybody to feel good about what he brought into the world. We always compare, think that a woman is responsible for the child, but we have never asked the men, what do you feel? Unfortunately for us, we are a population that thinks, yes, let's ask the women. And we talk more to the women. I want the men to come out and say, yes, I cried. Yes, I felt bad, but I am here to support my wife. And this Indian community is very amusing. We never find the women criticizing the husbands. Let me tell you what happened in my time. My husband just ran away. He just picked up his bag and ran away because he could not face it, because the news that came to him was absolutely the worst. It was like, your child will never do anything, just take it away, it's not going to survive. So I think, emotionally, they are very low ebb till we build them up. So ultimately, the onus again comes back to us. So I took full responsibility and I said, at least support me financially because I need the money. So if your husbands are giving you financial support, women, just be very happy about it, because going to work can sometimes be tough, but working mothers, we are with you. Do not think that we're going to let you down. That is why I built up this family. You are most welcome to come up, tell us your concerns. We will be at your doorstep. I only want to say one thing. Parenting has never been easy, but how it works is when both of you sit down and discuss everything. Your feelings, your fears, your anxiety, your financial statement. How are we going to manage? What is going to happen? And more importantly, please tell your husband, I need 10 minutes time to go out for a little walk. I need a breather. You never tell your husbands the truth. You're always trying to protect them, cover up for them, and tell them it's perfectly okay. I take the responsibility. That was okay during my time because women were in charge. Today, we are equal partners. And I take pride in telling you that today I have fought for that situation where now my husband has to keep bubbly and have dinner with her, and I am free. I need my time. Every woman needs 15 to 20 minutes just to sit down, relax, have a cup of tea. Don't deny yourself that time. Don't deny yourself. And then don't blame somebody. Don't. You have no right to constantly pick on them and say, he wasn't my partner. You have to ask for it. If you don't tell me you have pain, I do not know you have pain. Please tell us Ma, I don't know how to handle it. In a day, I get 50 calls. In 50 calls, I try to make them relax by telling them, we are standing next to you. Your pain is exactly what we had. But if you don't tell your partner, how is he to know? So yes, I think the partnership role in raising a child is so crucial, so crucial. Sit down, hold hands in the evening when the baby is sleeping, tell each other, you know how much I love you. How many times do you tell your husband or the husband tells the wife, I love you? You know, it's very funny that we assume you love each other. I just told that to Neha this evening. I said, Neha, have you ever told your husband how grateful you are to him? She said, no, Ma. Do it. Do it now. Tell him, I love you so much. Let's be in this together. Let's fight it together. You take him for basketball. I'll take him for something else. It's a sharing and caring. Let's do it together. And yes, let's open the forum. Thank you so much for hearing me out.
So Olive and
Thank you, Mom.
Kevin, you're there. We would like to hear from you. Hi, Masti SFI. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine,
Hi.
fine. Yeah. Tell us about the parenting, the way you are
Are we
enjoying it.
audible?
Yeah, Kevin, we can hear you.
Nice. Right. So, like Rekama said, I think I'll be one of those people who call her every time we go through some kind of difficulty. Of course, yes, parenting is a little more challenging than for regular kids. So for us now, the journey when we
By the
look
way,
back,
Kevin, your voice is echoing.
Yeah.
There is an echo.
okay. I think it's a problem with my headset, Rekama. Can I just switch off the camera and just speak and then switch it on later?
Yeah, I guess so. If it improves the quality of your voice, then.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल हम तब तक इंतजार कर सकते हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि रेखा माँ ने जिस तरीके से हमें बातों को समझाया है, बहुत थोड़े से ही टाइम में हम लोगों को काफी एनर्जी मिल गई होगी और काफी चीजें पिक्चर क्लियर हो गई होगी कि आज के टाइम में क्या जरूरत है और पहले वाले टाइम की जरूरत बनना नहीं है। और ये बिल्कुल सही बात है उनकी कि आपको बताना पड़ेगा। बहुत समय पहले की बात है समीक्षा, मुझे जब मिट्ठू बहुत छोटी थी तो मुझे लगता था कि ब्रजवीर को सारी चीजें अपने आप दिखेंगी। जब मैं घर पे वो आते थे शाम को और मैं थकी रहती थी और काम भी कर रही हूँ, डिनर भी हो रहा है, उधर बच्चे को भी देखना है, श्रेया का भी होमवर्क है, तो मैंने कहा मैं इतना काम कर रही हूँ। तो वो कहते थे क्या किया? तो मैंने कहा यार मैंने बहुत बहुत किया, मैंने ये किया। बोले तुम ऐसा किया करो, मैं भूल जाता हूँ, तुम मुझे रोज शाम को आके बताया करो कि तुम काम क्या करती हो। वो दिन और आज का दिन है, मैं हमेशा बताती हूँ कि मैं पूरा दिन क्या काम करती हूँ। अब उन्हें लगता है मैं बहुत काम करती हूँ।
That's really nice. Yeah, I think, would you like to resume, Kevin? Yeah.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, the journey when we look back, one thing that is, that's always a constant is we've always been sharing things. We've always been together, even from the time we got to know that we're going to have a child, and our journey that time was very difficult in the sense that we didn't know what was wrong with the child or what was going to be wrong until we had Serena. We didn't know that she had Down syndrome. So even during this process, one thing happened that was we are very close and we share a lot, and it really helps. It helps because sometimes we don't necessarily tell what we have to say. What would we have to tell? For example, if I have a lot of work at office and the workload is high, and when we are raising a child, we have responsibilities that we share. For example, I take care of certain aspects of Serena's schooling. Olive takes care of certain aspects. So those aspects, when I miss out, sometimes when she keeps on reminding me that I missed those things out, it is a little frustrating, and that there's a chance that I might have an outburst. But then we communicate that, and I tell her why this is happening and what is the reason, and she's always been there to understand. Similarly, when things happen from her side, when she gets a little busy, so it's though we have roles and responsibilities that we do, it's always been a back and forth between us to see what can we do better. I know this is still a very long way for us to go, but that's always been the dialogue between us on what we can do better and how we can be together. And that's one thing, even though we don't have, we haven't felt enough support from our families, we always, looked up to Rekama for any kind of guidance, and she's always been there. And throughout throughout these 5-6 years, it's always been, us sorting things out. And when we can't figure out, call Rekama. That's only been our, protocol so far.
That's lovely to hear, Kevin. And Serena is really a lovely and such a sweet child. I mean, I enjoyed dancing with her in Raipur.
Yeah, she's fun.
Yeah. And I love the smile on the face of couple, right, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely. But what is most beautiful about them is, Sammy, what I like about them is they're very calm.
They are.
They might fight or they might have their differences, but when they are together, it is like we have to remain calm because otherwise Serena is going to get disturbed. And I can see Olive smiling, but honestly, I think the two of them have just been made for each other. It's such a beautiful feeling that I get when I see them together, because it's like, okay, I know that, we have groomed them beautifully and they are coming up really well, because yes, there was anxiety. There have been anxious moments, but today they are parents who I want every parent to learn that your anxiety is only upsetting the child. Be calm, be cool, things will work out. But honestly, I just love the two of them, and I'll be there for a long, long time with you guys. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank you for the takeaway, Olive and Kevin. So we have missed his parent. I mean, it's easy to remember our child's name then.
Yes, absolutely.
Komal and Palash, are you there? I don't know. I can't see them. Brinda?
They had come, Sammy. I did see both of them.
So we go to Subhashini, though.
Komal and Sammy.
Yeah, here's Palash. I think he's traveling somewhere.
Okay, Palash Bhandari is traveling.
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Actually, I'm there. I'm outside right now.
So both of them are there.
Palash here.
Yeah, both of them are there.
Yeah, Komal, you can start.
Ma'am, as a partner, I just feel so lucky to have
I'm
him.
traveling back home actually.
Supportive for me in every way. Whenever he gets time, from the day till now, from the day we got married until now, he's just trying his best to be the best partner for me. So in every way, like whenever I feel tired, he just does household chores, helping me hand in hand, giving. और जब वो टायर्ड होते हैं तो मैं उनको कोशिश करती हूँ. Financially full support है. As a partner also he is best, and as a parent also वो आके best है. सब चीज में सपोर्ट करते हैं और आगे लेके जाने का सोचते हैं, बेटर होने का सोचते हैं, बेस्ट कैसे होना वो आके डिस्कस करते हैं. अगर प्रॉब्लम्स है तो उसको सुनने की भी आके he just takes time for me. He just gives his time to me to ask what's the problem. So as a partner, I just feel blessed, and as a parent also, as him as a partner, I just feel the best.
So sweet.
I have actually not said him a lot. I have not
Say
said
it
him.
now. You say it now. I want to hear it.
Look at the smile.
Actually,
Keep on saying. Yeah.
Yes, Palash.
Yes, please, Palash.
actually, even I'm hearing this for the first time.
Oh, wow. Good we brought it
That's
up,
why.
huh?
That is the reason we brought you on the show, because we want the wife to tell you how good you are. What an amazing man you are.
Actually, this is
Say
all.
thanks
This was
to
all.
us now, Sammy. Then say thanks
Definitely
to us.
thanks. Thanks
I
to everyone,
That's so
especially
sweet.
this platform.
So sweet. Today he's going to go back. I mean, his back journey to home will be very exciting, right?
Oh yeah, he's got a big smile on his face. Look at that
Yeah.
smile.
Yes.
All his teeth I can see. Yes.
Brenda, I would request spotlight them, both of them together on the screen.
Yes,
so
yes.
that
I was just about to
have
do
a-
it when you said it. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
then they can
second.
have a screenshot smiling, at each other.
Ek
Yes, yes. Is there anything you want to say, Palash?
Yeah, please, Palash.
Definitely, the things which she said are the things which I do generally. Even I give her the space and I ask her if there's anything which she wants, like her time, even try to take her out for some time. I understand she's also at home, she's with Mystery, with a kid. The whole day goes like monotonous. So I try to take her out for some time so that she doesn't feel that what is this life karke. So yes, understanding is there. Definitely, I love her a lot like that, in that manner. So I don't know what should I say more. After I listening to her, I'm like
He's been
speechless right
speechless.
now.
Komal, you have made him speechless.
Actually, yes.
So proud of you. So proud of you,
Thanks.
Palash. Honestly, I think this is what makes the world so beautiful when
That's
you are both together and able to understand each other. Just keep supporting her, love her, and Komal, continue to be there for him. Love
Yeah,
you
sure,
very
ma'am.
much.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Komal and Palash, and lots of love and wishes to Misty. So coming to Subhashini. Hi, Subhashini. You can unmute, and we know that Mr. Mohan will join us soon. So we can start with you.
He is in a meeting with a foreign client. Actually, he's at home only, but he is busy with
It's okay. It's okay. We'll start with you.
Yeah, actually, it is our journey just started, I feel so, and a long way to go. Still is 9, but we never thought we have elder child, so the same way we are making him to grow the same way, the way elder son has brought up. So like whenever I am upset, my husband will come and try to find out what is the issue between both of us. If I am getting upset or angry or something like that. So whenever he has any issue with him, like sometimes he doesn't understand what he's able to, like she's want to convey the message. So I try to make out like what he want to say, and I will tell him this is the thing he wanted to say. So like that we both share the things and we try to help out both ourselves. But the journey is good till now. It is good, and we are expecting the future also will be bright for Laksh. And the thing, like there are no words to say. Actually, I get lot of motivation from Rekha Ma. I'm very much thankful to Rekha Ma and all DSFI team. Actually, I am positive, but for my positivity to increase more, it is all because of you people who taught me in my journey till now. I'm learning more and more. I always try to join the DSFI meetings whenever it is, so that something or other I can learn and I can implement in my childs, or some others also I can help out. So it is very helpful for us, this meetings, and Rekha Ma's always powerful talk. I always inspire from her talk. It's really very helpful for me to be positive, and till now my journey was good, maybe because of Rekha Ma and your team.
So nice, Ma. Subhashini's pictures, she keeps sharing how she is, with her program buddy. And Ma, you're on mute, Ma.
Sense of pride comes with the very fact that you put so many beautiful videos of him and just sharing all that. And of course, you had a lovely time with your friends recently. So that credit I give your husband, because you were enjoying yourself. And that's very important, because when you go out with your friends and you enjoy your time, it reflects in your life. So you feel like doing more for your children or your husband when you get a little bit of me time. So I think that is the most important thing, which we didn't realize. Today, I think the younger generation, I want all of you to understand that you are more important. Love yourself first. I will keep telling Parul, my book, I Love Myself, is going to be the biggest hit amongst our parents. Love yourselves. It's more important that you realize you come first before everyone else. And yes, you might say it might be selfish, a lot of people say, but unless you love yourself, how can you spread love? Am I right, Sammy?
Right, totally right, ma'am. Bilkul sahi. Parul, you
Thank you, Subhashini. But I would love to hear your husband. We'll wait for him. Okay?
He will come.
Yeah.
I think Neha wanted to say something. Neha?
Neha?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Here's Nidanshi, 7 years old.
Hello.
अभी एक्चुअली मेरे हस्बैंड है नहीं, ही इज इन अहमदाबाद, तो अभी मैं अकेले ही अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना चाहूंगी। मेरा एक्चुअली लाइफ में इन लॉज का इतना सपोर्ट नहीं रहा, तो मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे हमेशा मोरली भी वैसे भी बहुत सपोर्ट किया है। अभी 1-2 मंथ से थोड़ा सा उनका टूर वगैरह रहा, जिस वजह से हम दोनों थोड़ा अभी डिस्टेंस पर हैं, बट फिर भी वहां से वो मुझे हमेशा सपोर्ट करते हैं, इससे बातें करते हैं, इसको समझाते हैं कि मम्मा को सपोर्ट करो। तो मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी कि लाइफ चैलेंजिंग होती है, बट समटाइम हमें भी अपने हस्बैंड को बताना पड़ता है कि हमारे साथ क्या हो रहा है, क्या हमारे मतलब हमारे साथ क्या चैलेंजेस आ रहे हैं। तो मैं उनको फुल शेयर करती हूँ, और वो कभी अगर थेरेपीज में इंटरेस्टेड ना भी हो ना, बाय चांस थके हुए या कुछ भी है, तो मैं जबरदस्ती बताती हूँ उन्हें जा जाके कि आज ये हुआ है, आज मुझे ये कराया है, मैंने निदांशी को ये कराया, तो आप सीखो। तो हाँ, एक्चुअली कि मंडे टू फ्राइडे थोड़ा बिजी रहता है शेड्यूल, तो कई बार टाइम नहीं दे पाते, बट सैटरडे संडे वो डेफिनेटली हेल्प करते हैं, निदांशी की और मेरी।
Lovely,
तो इज अ गुड
lovely.
हस्बैंड। थैंक यू
Yeah.
मैम, आपने मुझे मौका दिया बोलने का। थैंक यू
No,
सो
no,
मच।
I was so impressed. Your voice is so absolutely, it's got that vibration which I need. You're really,
Thank
really
you.
a very enthusiastic mom. Your smile, your way of talking, and just on the phone, that's what I told you. Come up, get out of that.
Yes, next
I
time
cannot
दिवेश
talk.
को भी लेकर आऊंगी साथ में।
एंड समीक्षा, ये आप सबका फोरम है, ये आप सबका जो है मंच है, आप सब आके यहाँ बोल सकते हैं, इसमें कोई मौका देने वाली ऐसी कोई बात ही नहीं है।
हाँ जी, हाँ
एंड
जी।
समीक्षा, हमारे दोस्त
Yes,
सचिन एंड काजल भी
yes.
यहाँ पर हैं।
Yes, Sachin and Sheetal, and also
yes.
the lovely
Sorry,
child
मैं
in
उसको
flow.
काजल बोल-
So we have all three of them, and he has raised hand also. So we were targeting you next, sir. You need not to raise hand. Speak on. Unmute yourself. Yeah, Sachin sir.
Yeah. So I think in the beginning, the journey, until I sort of accepted Shlok from bottom of my heart, it was laborious journey. But I think right from beginning, as far as understanding between two of us, we were very much clear कि Shlok अपने पास आया है, and it's our responsibility to raise him and treat him like any other child, and we'll do everything possible within our limits to give him the childhood that he deserves, and then at the same time let him push to his limits to reach his potential, whatever it may be. वो 5th करे या 10th तक करे, whatever it may be, academically or otherwise be. And then second thing, as far as since when Shlok was born, we were in US. So I took a conscious decision to return back to India, because I thought for my wife it would be a good support with an extended family in India, and I turned out really correct that way. Over last 10 years, things are improving every passing day, and now we don't feel कि Shlok is any special child. We don't feel that way. Obviously उसके लिए जो करना पड़ता है वो extra efforts लेने पड़ते हैं, but अब ऐसी कोई हिचक नहीं रही, ऐसा कोई सेपरेट सोच नहीं रही कि ये तकलीफ है. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू टेल यू कि DSFI इज अ ग्रेट प्लेटफॉर्म, और श्लोक ने वहां पे साइकिल सीखना शुरू किया था. एंड जस्ट कपल ऑफ डेज अगो, आई मीन आई वाज जस्ट स्पेंडिंग 30 minutes एवरी डे, बारिंग दिवाली डेज, और अभी टू माय सरप्राइज वो इंडिपेंडेंटली साइकिल चला रहा है. सो इट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग. आई मीन ऐसा नहीं है कि वो सीख नहीं सकते, जस्ट वी हैव टू कीप एट डूइंग दोस थिंग्स एक्चुअली. एंड एज फार एज आवर पर्सनल लाइव्स, वी ट्राई टू हैव अ फ्राइडे डेट जहां पे बच्चे नहीं हो, जहां पे सिर्फ मैं और शीतल हो. एट टाइम्स इट्स ओनली ब्रेकफास्ट, बट वी ट्राई टू गिव दैट पर्सनल टाइम टू ईच अदर, सो दैट क्या होता है कि मेनी टाइम्स unless there is a neutral environment, I'm a sort of a business wise or work wise, I'm focused person. So during the day time or routine time, I cannot give time. So अगर वो specific neutral time अगर रहता है तो many times आसानी से बात हो जाती है. We don't have to have a laborious talk for that matter. And other thing I always wanted is for my wife to pursue her dream, her passion of a makeup artist, and she has done that. So I think that is another reason she is happy, and a happy mother can have only happy family. And I think that's how it is working.
रेखा माँ, यहाँ मैं एक चीज शेयर करना चाहूंगी सचिन के बारे में. रायपुर में जब सचिन मुझे मिले तो मुझे लगा रायपुर में सचिन ने सोचा होगा कि मेकअप के लिए जो परफेक्ट बंदा है मार्केटिंग के लिए वो यही है, पकड़ लो इसको। तो वो मेरे पास आए और वो कहते हैं कि मेरी वाइफ है और वो ऐसे ऐसे करती हैं इंस्टाग्राम पर। अरे मैंने कहा तो मुझे मिलवाइए उनसे, बताइए इंस्टाग्राम पर मैं हूँ, हम दोनों कुछ करेंगे साथ में। तो कहते हैं हाँ हाँ आप खोलिए ना, देखिए ना इस नाम से आईडी है, उसे फॉलो करिए ना। तो वो वहां पे थी भी नहीं उस टाइम, और वो इतना मतलब मैं इतना खुश हो रही थी सैमी देख के कि कोई अपनी वाइफ के लिए इतना उसको एनकरेज कर रहा है। नहीं तो लोग
Sachin sir, I would say that you are focused in everything. When you were giving this small talk also about parenting, you were so focused about it. So you are a very focused man. Whatever you do, hand in task is very important for you. Sheetal, few words from you. You are smiling. We love your beautiful smile and your work, of course. Some words from you.
Of course, like जैसे कोमल ने बोला था कि for her husband, yeah, exactly. The Sachin is also same. He supports in every aspect, like घर का हो या श्लोक का हो, and I have a younger child also, and दोनों को बहुत अच्छे से हैंडल करते हैं। ऐसे नहीं है कि मैं अगर काम को जाती हूँ तो he leave कि हाँ तुम ही करो, काम भी तुम ही करो, ये भी तुम ही करो। He is very like supportive in every aspect.
So he is the absolute hands-on husband.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm so proud.
Friday date, ma.
100%.
Friday date, wala.
No, really, I think it makes so much difference. We never had such husbands 40 years ago. Sorry, Sachin, I wish there were more people like you. Our families only thought women had to do everything about raising children, housework. There was no option. So I'm glad things have changed. I'm really proud of all of you that you're giving your wife the space and the liberty to pursue whether it's a career or whether it's their interest. I'm really wanting to see this more and more in families, so that if you live and you're happy, the environment is so beautiful. It's all about the environment. It's all about watching your little children grow, and watching the parents happy, they automatically become happy. And that's the base of the whole program. And that's what I want to tell everybody here. Stop saying your husbands. You have to sort of open up to them. And now I do, because I literally bash my husband to sit down and listen, though he's pretty, you know, the older generation, they don't think it's necessary to know, but it's necessary to know, because if there are medical issues or if there are appointments and I cannot go, somebody needs to go. So yes, it's important that both of you share, you know, the health, education, planning, the future, everything has to be put into a box, decided and run by both of you. But I love you, young ones. Amazing. Hi, Sita. You haven't gone to sleep as yet. 8:30 is bedtime for children.
No, he's up and about.
Yeah, they're all up and about. Your little fellow looks just like you, Sachin.
Exactly. He's so focused. He's looking at the person who's talking.
Completely. He's a replica of you, Sachin.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, where is the trisomy 21 in this little fellow? There's no such thing called trisomy 21.
I know.
Has got all your genes.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, one more thing which has actually helping us as a family, even with my younger one, is we have a family time in the evening at 8:30. So between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, we have basically some kind of hide and seek in home, or some kind of jahan pe wo they can go away from the screens, and it's so much fun, and it also actually promotes sort of a bonding within family.
You can even if it's not hide and seek, it be some board game where everyone is sitting.
Ludo,
you know.
We do have all kinds of
these
games.
are so important, even if you're just doing something which doesn't make sense also, you know. Like everybody makes a drawing, or you play Trivial Pursuit, or you play Pictionary, or whatever it is. And you're quizzing each other, because language comes out like that.
Right. No, so we just spent 15 minutes, but each four of us actually look forward to that 15 minutes every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Komal wants to say something.
Yeah. More. Komal is again raising hand. Komal. Thank you, Sachin sir and Sheetal, giving us
घर पर आ गए हैं क्या?
Thank you, Shlok, for joining us. Komal, unmute कीजिए.
हाँ, ma'am.
बोलो।
रात घर पर आ गए हैं क्या?
नहीं, he's still out.
नहीं, I'm still traveling.
He's still traveling.
एक्चुअली ये बोलना चाहती थी कि सचिन सर ने जैसे बोला था एक हैप्पी मदर आके हमेशा हैप्पी फैमिली बनाते हैं, वैसे ही द सेम वे एक्चुअली मैं अभी जॉब वर्क फ्रॉम होम करने लगी हूँ। पहले तक मेरे को एक पूरा स्ट्रेस था कि घर का काम तो थोड़ा ही था, पर एक स्ट्रेस था कि मेरी लाइफ किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, मैं क्या चाहती थी और कैसे है मेरा लाइफ, पूरा हाउस में ही बंद हो गई 4 दीवारों के अंदर। तो वो स्ट्रेसफुल लाइफ था, दो द वर्क वाज लिटिल, वर्क जितना भी हो पर एक मेंटल स्ट्रेस था मेरे को। पर अभी मैं काम जैसे ही मैं आके करने सोच रही थी, सब लोगों ने अपोज किया मेरे को, तो कैसे करेगी, छोटे से बच्चा 9 मंथ्स का बच्चा है, तो कैसे करेगी, सब ने डाउट किया। और बहुत सारे लोगों ने अपोज भी किया था कि देखो नहीं करना ना, हम लोग आके एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे। बट कैलाश वाज ओनली पर्सन, ओके कोमल यू जस्ट ट्राई कर, जितना हो उतना ट्राई कर। पर अभी मैं सच में बोल रही हूँ, अभी भी वर्क आपकी ज्यादा हो गया मेरी, बट आई एम हैप्पी फ्रॉम इनसाइड। मैं बहुत ही खुश हूँ। Only reason is Palash supported me and he said me to try. तो मैं आके सचिन सर से मैं बिल्कुल आके अपील करती हूँ, हैप्पी मदर इज अ हैप्पी फैमिली एंड थैंक्स टू पलाश फॉर सपोर्टिंग एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग मी। एंड अभी आके
पलाश को तो आज जलेबी खरीदनी पड़ेगी रास्ते में।
हो गया, पलाश का आज हो गया। He's going to bring a big gift for you tonight.
इससे पहले कि मैं भूल जाऊं, एक बहुत प्यारा सा शेर बार बार पलाश को देख के मुझे याद आ रहा है, वो मैं यहाँ पर देना चाहती हूँ।
प्लीज।
हर एक घड़ी मुश्किल गुजरती होगी, 100 तरह के वहम करके मरती होगी, मुझे घर जाने की जल्दी तो नहीं मगर वो चाय पर इंतजार करती होगी।
Wow, आज तो रात भर चाय है।
for thanking him. Thank you, ma'am.
But thank you, Komal, for telling him, and you can repeat it again and again because it's very important for him.
And Palash, we will post it on our YouTube.
Yes,
so please go
absolutely.
back and keep listening whenever she is not in mood.
जो हमारे फोरम को यूज करके आप दोनों रोमांसिंग कर रहे हैं ना, इसे देखिएगा फिर।
ये वीडियो मैं लाइफ टाइम तक सेव रखूंगा ये।
बिल्कुल you will be our lifetime subscriber.
जब भी वो लड़े तो इस तो रिपीट टेलीकास्ट लगा देना।
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Sammy, anyone else who wants to say something? There's still people coming in at 8:30.
Yeah, I just wanted to quote this quote, which is coming repeatedly in my mind when, the session was going on, or we were thinking of having this kind of a discussion, that before I got married, I got 6 theories about raising a child. Now I have 6 children and no theory. So it only comes with how life takes you take the life and the life teaches you.
सैमी, हम आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे, आज मैं आपसे भी जानना चाहती हूँ ब्रिगेडियर साहब का, क्योंकि वो हमें ज्यादातर दूर रहते हैं, तो किस तरह का सपोर्ट है, कहाँ पर वो आपको एक स्ट्रेंथ मिलता है या नहीं मिलता है?
Yeah, I mean, life has been very different for us being in services, and it has been a lot of separation. Not only for my any child, but for my first child also. There was she was born and she came early in our life, just after getting married, just because of this reason that if he moves to the field and then it will be too late to have a baby, or he didn't want to leave me alone, just by myself when he's away, at the hard field. So it gets challenging. But it is all how you process. Like, I have never processed. I mean, that's why I repeatedly said in last session, I was also saying when I was present that somehow being positive, remaining positive comes naturally to me. I don't know how it is coming, but that is how I'm built. And yes, I find it challenging. Parenting was not easy because sometimes he was so away. And there was certain crisis in the family that I had to travel with a small baby myself so many times, and that was night traveling and, directly landing up to the, in the hospital and for the tests are, due and all. I felt that because I had elder one and he was taking responsibility for her when he was with us, and now he's away, I know he's more anxious because he's not present in the environment and how I'm handling it. Like right now also my little one is a little unwell, but I mean, I also have to understand that where he is, he need a peaceful mind to be there in a more safe and more sane manner. So I try to process my strength and my way of conducting life around my babies, that I do not share until I'm asked that how is the health. Then only the health sharing comes. And I have one thing I have worked upon myself, that I share my emotion as it comes to me. So earlier it was like every emotion I'm feeling used to come out as an anger to my husband, but slowly I learned that that is not, making any difference, quality difference in our married life, and it is going to be throughout the life. So let's not spoil it. So when I feel hurt, I share it as hurt, and I say that I really feel bad about it. This happened, or this we handled it this way, or you said that, or you should have been there. So I see him getting more vulnerable at that situation, because he also wanted to be there.
Of course.
When of requirement was there, but he's tied up with his situation. And as a person of my life experience and my wisdom, or my I mean पढ़ाई लिखाई इसीलिए क्या कि समझ सके कि सिचुएशन के अकॉर्डिंग काम करना है. देश काल परिस्थिति, we have all the time we are reading about it, that place, circumstances and time is not in your hands. The only thing in your hand is your own self, how you conduct. So it is not easy, Parul, not at all easy. When I have been sharing, like today I was cooking for my little one with her holding in one hand, because my maid is also in quarantine. So it gets challenging a lot of time. You feel congested, but it's all how you process it. I mean, and I'm going to him, so I'm not going to have a 15 days fight when I'm with him. I enjoy life with him the way he wants me to enjoy, and he really makes it so happening. And so much of support that, now if I tell him that I have February, the mothers meet there, or, the September or the October Raipur there. So the tickets are booked by him, and everything he takes care that, acha, accommodation to nahi karna hai na? So no, that DSFI is taking care. So you just do the tickets and all. So it's how it's a partnership. And when he is here, then we extract everything out of him the way we want.
So I have to tell you, actually, Sami, I don't think any two lives are very different. It's about being a little more evolved is what you're saying. So you have understood the situation, you have assessed it. If he cannot be there, I'll make good with what I have. And that's the most beautiful way of looking at it, because otherwise you're going to be unhappy. But I must tell you that in my husband's case, every time the going was good, the children became his, okay? If my son got a medal, it is my son. If they didn't do well in life, they became my children. So I think all of you have been through that, because you're all very young now, you're all in your 40s. So your parents must have told your mother this, so you can understand where I come from. But honestly, it never bothered me, because I became a partner to my children. And I understood them much better than I did my husband. Yes, my husband had to go to work. I allowed him to do his thing. My thing was to keep my children and enjoy their company. So everything we did was the three of us together. And it was so beautiful. The minute he would come back, never had anything in my mind said, oh, you were not there when the child was unwell. The child is unwell, I'm there. So let's manage. So I think you should never hold anything against the other one. Things sometimes work out, sometimes they don't work out, but just love each other and share your time. Yes, somebody wanted to say something.
And that has brought a lot of respect for each other.
Exactly.
We really
बिल्कुल सैमी, और आपकी बातें सुन के यही लग रहा है कि लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस रिलेशनशिप में इंफॉर्मेशन एंड न्यूज के फिल्टर लगा के आपको काम करना पड़ेगा, और आप शायद ये समझ जाते हैं कि जो काम आप कर रहे हैं ये आप ही को करना है. अब उसके बाद इसमें से खुशी वाली चीज को कैसे एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है, क्योंकि सामने वाला बंदा भी चाहता तो है कि वो साथ उतना टाइम बना रहे, लेकिन अगर नहीं बन पा रहा है तो यार यही तो साथ है. आप नहीं कर पा रहे तो मैं करती हूँ ना आपकी जगह.
Exactly, companionship.
And also don't forget, Parul, the financial support is very
important. It's true.
Anybody can say anything, but as long as I was getting the money, at least I was relaxed.
There's a lot of things.
I couldn't go to work, so I needed the money, and I definitely needed the support of that finance. So let's be very clear about it. One person who goes out and works, very happy, give the money, we need to spend it on the children and education. So yes, is there anybody else?
Yeah, Neha wanted to say something.
Yeah, Neha.
मैम मैं यही कहना चाह रही थी, अभी जो मैम ने बोला ना कि अगर वो नहीं कर रहे तो आप उनके लिए सपोर्ट बने, आप भी करें, तो यहाँ शी इज राइट कि हमें अगर बाय चांस हमारा किसी रीजन से पार्टनर हमें सपोर्ट नहीं कर पा रहा है तो हमें वो चीज अंडरस्टैंड करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि वो करना चाहता है बट कुछ रीजन या कुछ ऐसे वो आ जाते हैं बीच में कि नहीं कर पाता है, तो हाँ हमें वो चीजें.
Neha, little bit in English, please. We have a lot of South Indians listening in.
I'm saying कि if your partner is not helping you in if he is busy in office work or something, he is somewhere, तो then हमें ही मतलब जैसे मैम ने बताया कि हमें इतना पावरफुल होना चाहिए कि हमें खुद भी वो करना चाहिए, सपोर्ट करना चाहिए अपने चाइल्ड को और अपने आप को खुद भी, तो वो मैम की मैं बात कर रही थी.
हाँ Neha, I would say support is always there. It doesn't require a physical presence.
Exactly.
As a couple, when you have brought a child to life, I mean, in some way or the other, he's out there working. Whatever, I am sitting home, I'm not working. So I am looking after everything on his, support, financial support. If he doesn't support financially my family, so how I'm going to take forward anything in my own life? Right. So support is always there. How, like the way we want. ऐसा नहीं होता ना, that will not happen like that, because we are two different individuals. I have to learn to understand where my strength lies and where my partner's strength lies. There are certain things he can do better, so I do not care about that, and I have given him. No, I am not filing any life insurance policy ka installment or any car installment or house. Nothing is my responsibility. That is your. I will bring up healthy and sound child. So
I think we have an amazing parent. Venkat, you want to say something?
Yeah, we'll come back to you, Olive. Venkat.
Yeah, hi.
Please.
Good evening, Rekha ma. I mean, it's a great opportunity. Actually, my interaction with Rekha ma last before week, and I want to say actually apologize for my wife, because last time when I'm conveying about her, it conveyed as it's kind of a complaint rather than what is my solution. So, okay. Don't. Okay, please.
Oh, baby. Hi.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I'm so yeah, she just went. My wife, Sujeshna. In a way, I want to thank her because the way she's take care. I know sometimes I feel like she's overtaking care. So that is only my concern that so everything is good. I'm learning. I'm getting the input from other parents, trying to better improvement in our relationship, finding out the default. I mean lower things, and I mean trying to be a good parent as a couple, even so. Thanks for the opportunity, and I asked my wife to speak with Rekha ma because she was only concerned with her language. She is comfortable with Telugu, so that's why she never came into any of the videos or anything. So I told her I come to know Rekha may know the Telugu language, so I'll make her to speak with you once.
Venkat, I don't know Telugu. I am from Andhra, by the way. And more importantly, in the UN, you can speak in any language. So don't worry. We don't have to speak Hindi and English. You ask your wife to speak in Telugu, we will translate for her. Matladandamma, we want to hear your voice. Matladandi.
Hi, madam. Bye.
Namaskaram, cheppandi. Venkat, బాగా చూసుకుంటున్నారా?
బాగా చూసుకుంటున్నారు మేడం. మీరు బాగున్నారా మేడం?
బాగున్నారమ్మా, చెప్పండి. మీ సంగతి మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉంటాడు వెంకట్. మీ సంగతినే చెప్తుంటాడు. So cute. He's my. They are students. He's a student of the class. He's so adorable. Venkat, just keep smiling. We don't want anything from you. You're such an adorable guy.
That's such a beautiful smile, and I think Venkat should come up to our mom's meet. We do not
Tarvata
need
phone
language.
Phone cheyamanడి Venkat. Okay.
Yes, madam. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and we can see Subhashini, Mr. Murali has joined. So we would like to have a conversation with Laksh's father also. Quick conversation. Sir, you were busy in the meeting, so welcome to the session, and we would like to hear from you also how amazing it is to parent Laksh.
Namaskar, Vandi.
Yeah, good evening. Namaskar.
Good evening, Chapandi.
My son, 9 years old. Laksh might be knowing.
Your voice is breaking, Andy. We can't hear you. Come close to your wife.
Yeah, coming close.
You can put your arm around her. We have no problems.
Okay.
That's a nice one. Take a picture. Parul, take a picture. He's so cute. I love the way this guy gets embarrassed. Yes.
Lovely. Love him a lot.
Yes, we can hear you.
He likes to be, associated with us most of the time. So we give as much as time possible to him. We just finished one meeting and came and said there is a meeting from 8 o'clock.
Your voice is breaking very badly.
Yeah, voice is still not clearly audible. Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished one meeting. I came out of a meeting. Told me at 8 o'clock we have parents meeting, but I had a meeting. I just came out.
No, that's okay. You must have made 1 crore of rupees. So I think Subhash is very happy today. Yeah. As long as you're making money, we are very comfortable. Thank you very much. Yes, I can see that your wife is a very happy woman because you are absolutely a supportive husband. And you can see that Subhashini is always smiling, so it makes a lot of difference. And I can understand where you guys come from. So if there's anything you want to tell Subhashini, please tell her now.
She's taking care of Laksh. She's spending most of the time with him because needs more attention. So she's been attending your classes regularly every week session, as well as you had conducted a couple of courses. She has been putting efforts to learn things. So she's applying implementing those.
No, I think the voice is very, very poor. We can't hear a word.
उनकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है, पर हम उनकी भावनाएं समझ सकते हैं, समीक्षा.
Yes, he's appreciating the effort Subhashini is putting into to learn about how to bring up Laksh.
Yes. Subhashini could only be doing that because she has such a supportive husband. So it's not possible otherwise. Anyone else wants to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, joining us. And I think Olive had raised hand. Olive, something you want to share, Ms. TSFI?
I just wanted to share that how grateful I am, and my life has been better after marriage. In fact, I'm enjoying my life after marriage. And so when Serena was born, we did. In fact, I was very, clueless. Basically, I think I've seen him sad only once, because he didn't know what was happening, but after that he's been very positive, he's been very supportive, protective, he's been fighting for me all this time, there are times, see, even now people, our in-laws or even my parents think that the woman of the house should handle everything. The man, why are you asking him to do this? Why aren't you doing this? Why is he doing this? So those are the questions that keep coming all the time. But he's always there to say, So what if I do? So what if she takes rest? And to be very frank, I have never seen my mom wake up late or once in a while when she's tired or something. That I have never seen that. But I have that liberty to, rest. And we both work in the same company, so he does understand my work. Sometimes I do work late, so he does understand that. And the next day, he tries to wake up little early and help me out. He cooks. I can't tell. There's nothing he doesn't do. He can do anything. He can manage even without me. He lets me lets me go out with my friends, go on trips. Whereas he's there to manage when I'm away. So I just feel I'm very.
Yeah, we really want to thank Kevin for that, for sparing her for us, for all the moms meet.
Honestly,
सैमी आज तो
really
लग रहा है
think
बिल्कुल प्यार का मौसम आ गया है चारों तरफ
बिल्कुल प्यार का मौसम आ गया है गाना गा दे या पारुल
डॉक्टर सेल्वी जो है हैंडल कर रहे हैं सैमी उनसे भी एक बार बात कर लेते हैं 3 मिनट हमारे पास रह गए
Yeah, Dr. Selvi, we have 3 minutes for you and 2 minutes for you and 1 minute for us. Please unmute first. It's okay if you are not able to adjust your camera. We can see you are there. You just have to speak.
Okay, a warm good evening from Jharkhand. I am so happy to hear this conversation shortly. And I like to share that how in our family we manage means, of course, I depend on him for the finance also. But I am equally designated and equally well paid, equally to him. But how we spend in growing Angelina in past 13 years, every time whenever she's sick, when I wake up, I have seen he also just stand behind her. So I'm so grateful to my husband that whenever sickness comes, he stands and I depend on his intelligence. I am a bit emotional when she becomes sick, but I have seen his intelligence to move ahead, to come out, to bring her out of the sickness. So I depend more on him, on his intelligent decisions in growing Angelina. And I thank he's out of country, but still I thank that he's always there for Angelina and taking the intelligent decisions in her health, in her career options, in her protection, in her safety, in other things. And we have a sharing, like 50% work, 50% work for her, like the speech therapy and occupational therapy and other things we do, because Jharkhand doesn't have any much therapist and we are far away from our relatives, everyone from Tamil Nadu. We both only taking care of Maggie. Her nickname is
such a delicious nickname. If I heard it right,
I used
Maggie.
Okay, that's why, madam, we manage growing Angelina in this remote location. This place doesn't have any entertainments and it is full of jungle and gold mines. But still we manage to gather and connect with the other part of the country or even within India to get information for her and making her move ahead with these problems.
Thank you.
Nice to hear from you, Selvi, because it's your story is always very inspirational.
Yeah, and Selvi, we want to tell Selvi that this session is recorded on YouTube. You can send the link to your husband so that he can hear your appreciation for him. You know, so don't feel that he's not here.
कन्फेशन वाला सेशन हमारा रहा है
we have to extend it, ma, because the lots of hands are raising and going
की
back.
तरफ बढ़ने से पहले समीक्षा सॉरी मैं आपको काट रही हूँ शायद
नहीं प्लीज
तो इसके अंत की तरफ बढ़ने से पहले हम यही कहेंगे कि हमने आज देखा कितना प्यार मोहब्बत है और जिनको लगता है कि उनके उसमें प्यार मोहब्बत नहीं है वो लड़ते ज्यादा हैं तो यकीन मानिए दोस्तों वो भी मोहब्बत है क्योंकि कहते हैं कि अपना लड़ना भी मोहब्बत है तुम्हें मालूम नहीं चीखती तुम रही और मेरा गला बैठ गया तो सैमी ओवर टू यू
Yeah, this has been a wonderful session, ma. I think we should have such sessions only, and it should be compulsory for every couple to come and express what they want to. But they have never, you know, after, you know, marriage and after getting into the parenting journey, they should come here and say it. I mean, I'm feeling so beautiful for Palash and Komal. I mean, today it is
Palash
going
and
to be, you know.
Komal ने तो आज पूरा session beat लिया.
Wow.
So next time I'll bring my husband and make him sit down and you can talk to him.
Yes, ma'am.
Because whenever I call him, he'll tell me to go out.
We have a lot of father here to encourage.
And then Brinda will leave and go. Okay.
Look at Brinda, how she's.
So yes, it's lovely to acknowledge the fact that you are both partners, love each other, care for each other, share everything. And I think this is something that should penetrate through every family. I'm not showing my husband the recording, Brinda, we don't show it to him. But honestly, I think over the last 4 decades, things have changed. And this is what I really wanted, was that you have somebody you can discuss who's as close as you are to the child, because ultimately both of us brought the child into the world. It wasn't something that I chose or you chose. But yes, it's important to pin them down and tell them, I need you. Because unless they know the need, if you have a stomach pain and you address it, no one will know that you have a pain. So if you don't tell them, they never know. If you think that you can do it on your own, fantastic. Then don't grumble about it. But if you want the support, ask for it. And we are always there. You know, the Humsafar family extends right through the length and breadth of India. We are always there for you. And yes, you can call us anytime. Anybody else wants to say something as a parting shot, you're most welcome.
Yeah, I think we should extend a session next time.
We can do that, no problem.
Yeah, and for now we can say bye-bye. I think we have already shot the time.
Because I think Brinda looks like she's about to collapse, okay? So
Thank you, Brinda.
Tell your husband you love him tonight, okay? See you. Thank you all very much for
Thank you so much, everybody.
And I think we'll give the parting shot to the beautiful women in the universe, Parul and Samiksha.
Thank you, Brinda.
Thanks, Sammy. Thanks, Parul. Thanks, ma'am. I'm ending the session now. See you all next week.
Love you all. Bye. Bye, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.